Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about a through the mail return, in-person autograph experiences, and team mascot autographs. First, I want to talk about a return I got today, and I had to cheat a little bit. I know it's from Mr. Morse, Broadway, and I wasn't exactly sure if it was David Morse or not, but I Googled it real fast before I started, just to make sure, and it is David Morse. Well-known character actor. For the longest time, I didn't know this person's name when I saw him on the screen. He was always in, it seemed like every movie, but I never knew what his name was. And he probably best known for The Green Mile, played opposite Tom Hanks, was one of the guards in The Green Mile, Disturbia, things like that. So definitely thanks to Mr. Morse for the autograph. It's awesome. I don't have that. Been wanting that for a while, even though I didn't know who he was for the longest time in movies. Cool. A couple in-person autographs. This goes way back to when I worked at the airport in Denver, and these were just two random, spontaneous in-person encounters. These people weren't there to sign autographs; they were just traveling through the airport. And one was this is way back in 1996. Buddy Lazier had just won the Indianapolis 500, and I don't know how I recognized this guy because I was not a racing fan. He must have been in the news or something at the time, and I saw his image on the TV or something like that. But got his autograph on a boarding envelope, ticket envelope there, and you can see it's kind of in a rush because part of his name is in the dark area right there for the United Airlines envelope where they would put your tickets back in the day. But nonetheless, Buddy Lazier, in-person autograph. Very cool. And one day we're sitting in the concourse, just hanging out. That's where I worked at the time at the airport, on the concourse. One of my coworkers comes up and says, "Hey," this is brutal too. He says, "Hey, Potsy's sitting down there. Let's go get his autograph." And of course he's talking about Anson Williams from Happy Days. And he was just sitting there waiting for his flight. Everybody was just passing him, didn't recognize him like that. So we approached him. He's like, "Hey, Mr. Williams, could we please have your autograph?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." Kind of lit up a little bit. It was very cool. And he said, who should I make it out to? And I said, "My wife." And he was very obliging. Hooked me up with an autograph right there. And this is from 96, I believe. It's 93, geez. So this has been a while. But very cool, very nice person in person. And you can see this from the airport. This is our flight activities stats sheet where they would kind of fill in the information as the flight filled up and kind of the numbers we were looking at for people boarding and things like that. But this is the only thing I had available at the time. So thank you, Mr. Williams and Mr. Lazier, for those autographs. Very cool. And I was going through my binders, and I've got a lot of local or a lot of sports autographs, mostly since I live in the Denver area, from the Nuggets, Broncos, Rockies. And I noticed that I have mascot autographs from the Rockies and the Broncos, and I have multiple. They show up at signings and in player events, and the mascots are always willing to sign autographs, kind of a public relations thing, mostly for the kids. And here's one I have for Rocky for the Nuggets. Sign it for my daughter. And one from Miles, the Denver Broncos mascot, right there. And this isn't really a big thing. I mean, they send these all the time. But I realized that since I live in the Denver area, I don't have one for the Colorado Rockies, Dinger, the mascot for the Rockies. And I don't think I've been to a Rockies public event, player event before. I've been to the games before, but I've never had a chance to get one from Dinger. So I think I'm going to send an autograph request to the team and see if I can get Dinger's autograph. And like, I know these are mostly for the kids, and it's a public relations thing, keep the kids interested in the games. But I was thinking, why not try to collect more mascot autographs from other teams? Then I'm thinking, there's probably 100 teams, including football, baseball, basketball, probably over 100 teams out there. So I think I'm going to go by city. and choose a city and try to get all the mascot autographs from that city. If, say, Chicago, the Cubs, the White Sox, the Bears, whoever it may be, the Blackhawks, if they all have mascots, whoever it may be. So I think I'm going to go that route. And it'd be kind of a fun thing. I'm sure they send these out to kids or whatever in the mail all the time. But I'm going to see if I can do it. Just something on the side, a little bit of fun. So once again, thank you, Mr. Morse, for your autograph. Very cool. Right there. A couple in-person autographs from Buddy Lazier, 1996 Indy 500 winner. Right there. And Anson Williams, known for his role as Potsy on Happy Days. What was Potsy's real name on the show? I remember Ralph Malph. What was Potsy's real name on the show? I'm going to have to look that up. I don't even think I know his name. Well, anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another video, and we'll see you later.